when you heard the courts last night, the reason for the decision that his visa was revoked was not because he had done anything wrong. It was because, in the minister's opinion, that his mere presence in this country, just the mere presence, would somehow or other incentivise anti-vax sentiment. Now let's be clear what he is actually saying. There is no anti-vax sentiment. There is a sentiment that the government should not mandate you to take a medical intervention against your free will. Yes. And that is a fundamental right in a free and democratic society that is being denied to Australians. There is also no anti-vax sentiment. There is a pro-freedom and human rights sentiment. So what the government is saying, that they can deport anyone from this country, take them off the streets, deport them merely because they have a different opinion of the government when it comes to human rights and freedom. Shame! 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 That puts our nation in the same category as Cuba and North Korea. 100%. So I hope that when the court sees protests like this, they understand that the decision of the minister is actually going to cause more disturbance, is more against the interests of the Australian people, and it should never have been made and should be reversed. So we are here today. Yes, we're here to support Novak, but ultimately we are here to support the rights of freedom, democracy, the rule of law in a free country, and standing up for all Australians that have their freedoms taken away. Thanks, Aussie. It's a public relations disaster that the Australian government has done. They've shot themselves in the foot. They've thrown a boomerang and it's hit them back in the face. We know now that the Serbian communities, the Balkan communities, all the Eastern European communities, all the tennis fans, all around Australia, we know which party they're going to vote for. And I can tell you, it's not going to be Liberal, Labor or Greens. That's for sure. So thank you to the United Australia Party. Thank you to Craig Kelly. It certainly takes guts. Don't forget, guys, Craig Kelly, as a Member of Parliament, apologised on behalf of the Australian government. He apologised to Novak Djokovic, but not only did the Member of Parliament, Craig Kelly, apologise to Novak Djokovic, he apologised to the Serbian people, which is a very, very respectful thing to do. And we thank Craig for that. I'd also like to add that I have many great Serbian friends. And as an Australian, I understand that throughout history, Australia and Serbia have stood together. We have stood together and fought against tyranny. We have fought for freedom. And we are continuing to do so today. So please, my Serbian friends, this is not Australia. This is not who we are. This is not what we believe in. We're a nation that believes in freedom and democracy and human rights. It's just at the moment we have a government that is putting its own interests ahead of those important principles. Thank you, Craig. A lot of these people starting